Alright, let's try this again. Hey guys, Alex here from Rising Sun Customs, coming to you live from the smoking lounge in my house here. And here, nice little man cave area. I got my record player, radio collection. Got a couple lounge seats here across from me. Ashtray. There's the cigar Indian holding the cigars. A couple, don't mind the creepy clowns there for Halloween. So, and got a nice little fan system here that blows out the smoke. So it's starting to get around that time of year where it's getting colder, and it's nice just to sit inside and enjoy a nice cigar and just relax. So anyway, so yeah, welcome to another episode of Four Stroke Friday. In this week's episode, I'm going to show you guys some footage that was taken back in August, actually. So it's been a while since I've had this footage, and I think now's a good time to share it. So back in August, around the middle of August, I bought, actually the beginning of August, I think, I bought a bunch of parts bikes from these guys in Aberdeen, Matawan, New Jersey area. About an hour from me, kind of near the shore, basically kind of northeastern section of New Jersey area, kind of near Sandy Hook. Anyway, I decided to pick up these bikes, and I saw them advertised on a estate sale site, and saw that they were available, and then I called the phone number associated with the bike, with that estate sale, and this lady answered, and I asked her how much the motorcycles were. She gave me a price. I made a counter offer, and basically it was like a package deal kind of thing. And I think I bought, if I'm not mistaken, 3 bikes from that property. So two Yamahas and 1 Kawasaki, I believe. 1 Kawasaki dirt bike and 2 Yamaha street bikes. So you'll see in this video exactly what I picked up. Basically a whole truckload full of bikes and parts and stuff. So yeah, I got a bunch of parts with the deal. Odds and ends, engine parts, wheels, tires, exhaust, everything, basically. So but it was a good find. I found a lot of cool stuff in this sale, and then just a couple weeks later, after the estate sale, after I picked up the bikes, I sold them to this guy I know, Chris. He's a motorcycle buyer, so he basically buys parts bikes, parts them out, sells the parts. So he's usually the guy I call when I have a bunch of parts bikes I want to get rid of, and he usually comes with cash, and he buys them all up, man. So can't really go wrong. So I'm making money, and I know he's probably gonna make money on all the parts and stuff. So, but yeah, this video is kind of like a highlight of the whole process of buying and selling these bikes, and it's kind of fun. So I invite you guys now to sit back, relax, and enjoy this video and enjoy this episode of 4-Stroke Friday. And as always, if you guys like what you see, like what you hear, follow me on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And if you or if somebody you know needs work done on a motorcycle, let me know. You guys can find all my contact info right on Facebook, facebook.com/Rising Sun Customs. Don't forget, that's customs with a K, not with a C. And yeah, so enjoy the video, guys, and I'll see you in next week's video. Next week's video is going to be special. We are going to have a Carlisle, PA swap meet highlight video, me searching for motorcycles. So that's going to be a good one. I just went to Carlisle last weekend, and I wasn't quite sure how to, post these videos, but then I decided I had this. Like I said, I had this footage sitting around since August, and I decided it's time to finally post this video. So, enjoy, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hey guys, what's up? Alex here from Rising Sun Customs, coming to you live from the road, and I am heading right now to Homedale, New Jersey, and about to pick up a couple motorcycles, a couple parts bikes. Now, I found these online on a estate sales site, estatesales.net, and I go in there sometimes and look around and see what I can find, and I found these bikes on a local estate sale in here in Homedale, and unfortunately I was not there for the sale itself, but I was able to make a deal with the seller on the phone, and we came to an agreement on the bikes, and I'm going to pick them up right now. So it is a couple of days after the sale, but you know, better late than never, as I always say. And yeah, so I figured these are good parts bikes, and I have a guy, I have a couple contacts that buy parts bikes from me, and I figured, you know, these would be good parts bikes to sell and to make a little bit of money on, and so this way I can buy nicer stuff eventually. So I'm like, hey, what the heck, let me go pick them up. So I'm driving right now, and should be there in about 8 minutes or so, 7-8 minutes roughly. And yeah, so this will be on this week's episode of Ford Stroke Friday, so you guys can watch it, follow along, and yeah, here we go. Come along with me. Let's get us some rusty gold. What do you say? Well, it's been a little while since I've been to this area, but this is basically the Aberdeen, Matawan area, and used to come to this area quite often when I was living at home with my parents in Manalapan, so Manalapan, Marlboro area. So yeah, it's not really that far, but I haven't been in this area in a little while, so it's nice to be back. Okay, we are turning onto Beers Street, and I don't know if this is it. Oh, here it is, 670. I think I gotta turn around here. All right. All right, guys. So I'm actually at work right now, but I just wanted to show you what I picked up yesterday. I totally forgot to record a video during the pickup. It's like one of those things where I'm so in the moment when I get to the place that I'm getting the stuff from, and I just forget. I honestly just forget about recording, and it's more important for me to kind of load everything up, and recording the videos and stuff just takes longer to load everything during the process, so I'd rather just show you guys what I got. And here you go, some rusty gold. So here we have a XS 650. This is it's a 447 number. I can see that. I don't know if you guys can see the VIN right there. It's a 447 number, and it says 111517, I think. 111517. So I got to look it up. And you see there's also a tag here, the white tag, but that's kind of faded. So I'm going to guess this is probably, if it's a 111517, it's a later one, so it's probably a 75, I'm going to say, or 76. They started making these in 69, so it's definitely not an older one. I think it's a little bit of a newer one, but I mean, you can see already here. Look at this, goober welds right here. Somebody tried welding this or goobering it or something. This is literally like schnoz. It's like goober. I don't know what the hell's on here, but yeah. This tank looks like it's pretty much done. I mean, both of these bikes look like they came out of the bottom of an ocean, but yeah, they're pretty far gone. So these are definitely parts bikes. They're definitely parts bikes, but they got some useful parts on them, that's for sure. Got the carbs, motors right there. Got a whole gauge set, a gauge cluster. 12,000 miles. Original mileage, most likely. Turn signals, headlight. The headlight bucket may be good, I'm not sure. Fenders are all rusty. Forks are all rusty. Yeah, she's been sitting. Side covers are kind of decent. It's even got the battery cover here, which is still in pretty good shape, actually. So yeah, let's see if we can see the bottom of the tank. I'll push this over. Let's see what we got. As far as tank condition goes, I don't know. I don't know if I can get this off or not. Oh, it's connected by the hose here. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad, the tank. I mean, from the bottom at least. Oh, thick amount of paint on here. The metal underneath is pretty good still. That's good. Metal underneath is good, but overall, yeah, she's rough. Lots of rust. The taillight is still in good shape, so that's good. So that's useful. Chain's rusted. The exhaust is pretty much gone. You can see that. There's the exhaust pipe that was on there. The exhaust is gone. The shocks are gone. Swing arm is still there, so that's still somewhat useful. Just would have to be taken off and repainted, but yeah, just a parts bike, unfortunately. Does it have a key? It doesn't have a key, but yeah. Throttle's solid as a rock. When I mean solid as a rock, I mean like frozen. Header pipes are halfway decent. So they don't look too bad, at least from this angle. Reflectors are always good to have. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sell these as parts bikes, honestly. So yeah, let's take a look at this other one here. This is an XS as well, but this is the XS 400. XS 400. There. Decent side covers. The seat obviously is pretty much done. Bottom of the ocean, looks like. Gauge set looks pretty good, and look at that mileage. Oh, 10,000. Okay, I thought it said 32 miles for a second, but it's 10,032, so that's still not too bad. This one has a key though. This one's got the key, so that's cool. Nice gauge cluster, not too bad. This bucket is rusted out, so it's a rust bucket, literally. No headlight, but I do have other parts, so maybe I do have the headlight with me somewhere. Just gotta find it. Turn signals on this one as well. Gas tank seems to be fairly solid, so that's good. Like I said, the seat, but seat's pretty far gone, and I bet the bottom is probably even worse. Oh yeah, look at that. That seat's done. That seat is done, man. Whew. Yeah, that seat's done, unfortunately. So that's gonna have to come off and get scrapped. This fairing seems like it's in okay shape. I don't know. I like the sticker here. S&S Cycle Center. I'm not sure where that was, and I can't really make out what it says. But yeah, it's a cool sticker. Also, good taillight. The taillights, for some reason, they managed to survive because they don't rust. They're plastic, so even the whole bracket here, the rear bracket, doesn't seem too bad. Wheels seem decent. Shocks are pretty much gone. Again, the side covers seem pretty good. But yeah, everything's just frozen solid. Again, exhaust in this one, gone. But yeah, I got a bunch of cool stuff too included with the bikes. I got parts. This, I think, some of the plastic pieces, I think this is engine parts for either the 400 or something. I don't think this is, because this is an overhead cam design, I don't think this is for this bike. So the other bike I picked up was this Kawasaki, little racing bike here. It's got the number plate on it, but this is a cool little Kawasaki KE 125. And I got an awesome exhaust for that thing. Look at that. That's the exhaust for it. Look at that, minty fresh, man. That is a nice exhaust piece. I'm going to put this right on the eBay tonight. That's going to go on eBay. Look at that. Nice exhaust piece. Very cool. So that by itself is like 150 bucks. So let's see. Headers on this bike, the 400, in decent shape. Also, looks like the forks are rusted. Triple trees rusted pretty much. The clamps are in decent shape, I guess. All the handlebar stuff's pretty much horrible condition, but the mirror mounts, the mirrors, at least this one is still there. Yeah, it's all good for parts, man. I'm gonna sell them as parts bikes, and then I'm gonna probably keep the KE 125 because that's a cool little bike. I'm gonna keep this guy for now, and maybe even put a new motor in it or fix the motor up or something. That'd be a cool little tool around bike. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe freshen her up a little bit and make her a runner again. So, but yeah, like all the parts I got too is just worth it. I mean, here you got a brand new. Look at this, brand new Honda in the bag. Honda Motor Company. This is a sprocket guide, looks like, or a tensioner, chain tensioner. So that's pretty cool. I gotta find out what that's worth by itself. But yeah, I got a lot of cool parts here, man. I got other gauge sets here for another Yamaha. I'm not sure what model that's for. The right way and get my hand out of the way. I can't tell what this is for, but it looks like it might be for not even a Japanese bike, but for something else. I really don't know. I gotta see if there's a number on here, a stamping somewhere or something. Usually there is. This is a plastic thing. This is definitely for a motocross bike, but I'm not sure for what. Let's look at the gasket set here real quick. That's for a KD. It's probably for this bike, for the 120, the 125, but it's probably the gasket, the brand new gasket set for it. So, yep, see, you got the Kawasaki label on there. So it's the original Kawasaki gasket set, so that's cool. But yeah, it's cool to find stuff like this, man. Just never know. You never ever know what you're gonna find. And take a look at my truck real quick. I gotta get in here anyway. You'll see in my truck, I can't open that side. This stuff's falling out already. But if you look inside the truck here, I got boxes of parts in addition. So here you go. Here's more stuff. Look at this. A lot of this is going to get scrapped, obviously, like the chain. That's going to get scrapped, I think. But so I got drum brakes here, or hubs. It's a rear hub for a rear wheel. That's for the tube, bike tube. Clamp. There's another rear grab bar. Foot pegs for another bike. Probably 650 or something, I don't know. But I got other parts here, whole bucket of parts here. Brand new wheel. This is a brand new. The guy told me brand new Kawasaki wheel, so it looks brand new. Actually, it's in good shape. But luckily, he kept it inside. So, but basically, for what I paid, and I'll show you guys another angle of all the stuff here. So there you go. There's a whole back seat full of crap, but. I gotta get my drink out of here. Ooh, that's gonna be easier said than done, I guess. But basically, for what I paid for everything, I really did well, because that exhaust alone, maybe this tank together will pretty much pay for the whole load for everything. So yeah, it's fun, man. It's always cool to pick stuff like this, just to pick it and then flip it, you know, make some money that way. I like making money, man, and it's not just on new bikes, it's also on the parts bikes as well. But if I can make a buck, I'm happy, you know. All right, I just have to get that box back in there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Nice little find, nice little haul, good stuff. 3 bikes total, bunch of parts, and did pretty. So yeah, so that's those are my treasures. So I went to, again, last night I went to Homedale, New Jersey last night to get everything, and I think I did pretty good. So, but yeah, guys, just a few updates. Coming up is the Atlantic City show. That's going to be the first weekend in September. I think it's September 6th through the 8th or 9th or something like that. Then you got the Ocean City bike event. That is the following weekend. And I think that's it for bike show season. And I might be going to some more events later in September or in October. But we'll see. And then that's pretty much it. Then the colder months start approaching, and that's the end of motorcycle season. So it's coming up fast. All right, guys, what's up? This is Alex from Rising Sun Customs coming to you live from behind the compound here. And right now, just trying to move this bike. But right now I got my motorcycle buyer Chris is here. There they are with his son, and they're picking up a few bikes for me tonight. So got this Yamaha, I think this is an XS 250, I believe, or something like that. I picked this one up in when I went to the show in PA, the Perkiomen vintage show, vintage motorcycle show, swap meet. Picked this guy up for basically nothing, and so it's gonna be one of the bikes to go. So yeah, cool little bike. I think it's either an XJ or XS. I can't remember, but it's a little bike, a little 250 or 300 or something like that. So anyway, this one's going. He's just loading up a Honda Rebel 250 now. And then we got this guy. This is a CB 550. I'm going to let go for cheap. And then the Kawasaki Vulcan 800. This one's actually in pretty decent condition, honestly. Fender's good. Tanks are good. Alright, anyway, so let me help him out. I'll get these things loaded and we'll be good to go. So, yep, selling bikes, man. Selling bikes, making money. That's the name of the game. Alright, so here's a Yamaha 250 he just loaded. This is also a Yamaha XS 400. You can see on the side there, 400 label. Rough. I mean, these bikes would just take too long to fix up, too long to do. I mean, look how everything's just frozen on them, just frozen. The throttle, nothing wants to move, and I'm just like, I just don't have the time or energy anymore to work on bikes like this. So it's even got a key in it, so that's good. He's got the key, so he can sell the ignition by itself with the key for probably, I don't know, 50 bucks or something. I mean, he's gonna make money. I know he'll make money. So yeah, there's a Honda CB400. I think this is the Hawk, CB400 Hawk twin. And then you got the Honda Rebel 250 here. So, all right, let me go help him out with this big bike here. All right, so he's loading up all the bikes in his trailer there. Then he's going to take this one last. This is a XS 650 rust bucket. And again, I think this one's probably a 74. I can't read the label on the frame, obviously, but I think it's got to be a 74 or 75, something like that. But yeah. But yeah, so he's going to put this one on last on the back of his truck there. Load up the rest of them, and that'll be it. So it's good. It's good to get rid of another load of bikes, man. I'm really happy about this. I need the money for the shop, the new shop coming in, or to prep for the new shop coming in. And then let me show you guys what I got yesterday. This is like, I can't lose, you know. I can't lose on stuff like this. Here's a gorgeous, look at this, beautiful 2002 Kawasaki Vulcan. Same as the bike that he's loading up right now, the blue one. But obviously that one's in rougher shape. But this one is nice, clean, 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 clean bike. Very clean. Nice, beautiful purple paint. Everything's nice on it. The tanks, the fenders. Got the nice purple faded windshield there. It's got a tack up top there. The tack doesn't work, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. But everything else works on the bike. I mean, the electrics work. I started this thing up last night and it runs great. I put a new battery in it, a recharged battery. Runs really good. All the electrics work. Turn signal, horn, lights, everything. And it's even got these little rinky-dink freaking little crappy plastic Chinese stupid saddlebags, which gotta go. So those are gonna go. I'm gonna cut them off and put nice leather bags on it. So, but yeah, look at this thing. It's even got these two cool little spikes on the back. Good condition. Everything is in nice condition. I'm gonna tape this up a little bit because it's starting to crack a little bit there. But overall, everything's in good shape on this thing. Gotta clean this up. I think what happened was it probably had some leather saddlebags on it at one time or something like that, or maybe even plastic bags, and the exhaust got hot and melted whatever material was on there. So first off, I got to pull off this slash cut tip on the end. As you can see here, this one's straight cut and this one's slash cut, so that's gotta come off. So anyway, Vance & Hines pipes also, which is always nice on a bike. Pretty much top of the line exhaust. But yeah, very, very clean bike, man. Very clean bike. It's even got this cool kind of supercharger style intake on it, which is neat. It's for show, you know. It's all for show. So it might even be vacuum actuated. I'm not sure, but it's a cool little intake setup. And then it's got the nice purple paint front fender there. Even the tires on this thing are in pretty good shape. You know. Radiator looks good. Radiator looks good. I'm going to flush out the radiator probably. Just do some maintenance work on it. How you doing? Hey, puppy. But yeah, everything else, great. Lights are good. Headlights good. Turn signals are good. Nice purple windshield. This would be a great girl's bike, actually, for not just because it's purple, but it's 800cc, so it's a good starter bike. But you know, if a girl wants to learn to ride for the first time, this would be a good option, you know. Even the tires, the rear tire here is in pretty decent shape. It's a little low on the tread. That's the only thing, is that the tread's starting to get low on it. But overall, it's in nice shape. I think the mileage on it's pretty low too. Alright, so you can see here that they got the trailer pretty much all loaded. They got all the bikes in there. There's the Vulcan, the Yamaha 250, CB 550. Thought I had a title for this one, but I don't think so. No, I don't have a title for this one, but yeah, I started taking it apart. I started doing some stuff to it, but that's a good bike. It's a good bike just for the motor itself. A lot of good engine parts in there. So there's the Vulcan. Vulcan's in decent shape. Good tins. Saddlebags are done. Yep, they're pretty much dry rotted. That's what happens when you leave leather out like that for a long time. And you got the little Honda Rebel 250 here. There's a little Honda CB 400. And the Yamaha XS 400 over there. Right on. But yeah, another load of bikes, and then they're going to load up the 650 right here. Get that loaded up. Good parts bike too. Little boat anchor. Looks like she came out of the ocean. So the sissy bar is still good, actually. Looks like it broke off from this point, but Yeah, it's still usable, I think. But yeah, nice bike overall, man. Really good. Just the saddlebags got to go. Those plastic saddlebags out. Get them out. But yeah, I love finding deals like this, man. Can't beat it. All right, so he's got the other one, the 650 up there in the truck, and he's just getting it angled in there. And looks like they'll be good to go. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. I think it's good getting rid of another load of bikes. Actually, it just makes more room. Just makes more room now for more stuff. But this is what I do. I mean, you know, I go out, I find these bikes, I find them real cheap, and I basically either pay nothing for them or pay really little for them, and I'm still making money. So this is like part of my business, is buying and selling parts bikes. So I'm actually hoping to get more contacts like this guy Chris here. Maybe finding more guys. I know another one of my friends, Larry, buys used Japanese parts bikes, so I'll reach out to him and see if he wants any. I know another guy, I think his name's Delmar or something like that. Reach out to him. I think he works on Japanese stuff as well, but it's good to have these contacts and sell these bikes just to make money, you know. And I know Chris will probably make money. He'll port these bikes out and make his money, and I'll make my money. I made my money already, so I'm happy, you know. Hey guys, sorry about that. I was talking with my neighbor. He was heading out of his driveway, but anyway, yeah, so did good today. I'm back in the house now, just relaxing here with the pussycat. He's behind the, he's right there. There he is. Oh, there's my boy. That's my boy. There he is. That's Mr. Nitro. That's Mr. Nitro, aka Poopy Pants, right there. Yep, he's hanging out. He's hanging out. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What you doing? You hanging out there? Yeah? You hanging out, mister? Yeah? He's just having a good old time. So yeah, yeah, got rid of a lot of bikes. How many total? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bikes. 7 bikes, yeah. The XS650, the XS400, the Rebel 250, the Yamaha 250, XS 250, whatever. The CB 550, the Vulcan 800. Anyway, a lot of bikes. Got rid of a lot of bikes. So, yeah. So it's been a good day. Got rid of a lot of stuff, and this will help me out to get the shop in here. So progress with the shop is I'm going to get this stump. I have this stump in the backyard. You guys probably saw it earlier in the video, but that stump's going to get taken out. It's going to get ground down, so that's the first step. The second step is to then tear down the old shed in the back, the wood shed in the back, the small one. Tear that thing down and get all those pieces out of there. And then I'm going to put up a canopy in its place, a 10 by 15 canopy. So I'll get that done and put some bikes in there, and then yeah, then I'll start getting ready to pour the concrete for the new shop, new garage. So, and then after that, new garage will get installed. So hopefully this fall, hoping to get the new garage installed maybe sometime in September, October. It'll be actually a good time frame. It'll be cooler. It'll start cooling off. It'll be a perfect time to do it. So the weather's just starting to turn, so it'll be good. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this video, in this edition of 4-Stroke Friday. Thanks for watching. As always, you guys can check me out here on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you guys like what you see, like what you hear, tell your friends. If you or somebody you know needs work done on a motorcycle, let me know. I work on all brands. I specialize in Japanese bikes, but I work on all brands, Harleys, everything. So, shows coming up. Just an update, show schedule. Couple weeks will be the Atlantic City show. At Showboat over there. That's going to be put on by Jam On Productions, my buddy TJ. That's going to be September, I think it's the 4th through the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 5th through the 8th, something like that. Just trying to think of the exact dates, but so you got that, and then the weekend after you have Ocean City. So make sure you guys come out to that one. I'm not sure I'm going to be set up yet for that. Still trying to work some things out. But anyway, make sure you guys come out for the Ocean City show as well. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys in next week's video. Thanks for watching. As always, keep the sticky side down and the shiny side up. I will see you guys in the next one.